And so, with a grand total of over 50 million views, I never ever thought that I would top the lunch break video from last year. I never thought it would ever happen. I didn't think it would ever happen. I didn't know that my life would change not once, but twice in less than a year. No, actually over a year, I'm sorry. I want to, again, take this time to thank each and every one of you for liking, for sharing, for bookmarking, however you chose to interact with my post today. I really, really appreciate it. Like more than any of you could ever realize. This has been humbling beyond words, and I am truly grateful both to, first and foremost, all glory and honor to God, and to Elon Musk, who saw this post in the wee hours of the night and shared it out to the world. If there's one thing that I have learned, if there's one lesson that I think is in this, and I don't know where this is going to go, I don't know what the Lord has for me in this regard. Apostate Radio is growing steadily, and I hope that you'll continue to like and support the channel. We could use all the help we can get, but if there's one lesson that I think I can glean from this, is that it is entirely appropriate, and I would argue it is a civic duty to remind the people who have demanded our votes for so many years, who have grown used to being in power, in elected power for all, they're used to being in power, and they expect to be in power for pretty much as long as they live. It is important, ladies and gentlemen, to sometimes, matter of fact, all the time, remind these people that you are the ones who they work for. I'm going to repeat that again. You have every right, the United States of America, this country, we can talk about, all of the moral, the morals of our founding fathers. We could talk about all of the, there's so many debates that can be had about that. But at the end of the day, it is a duty to sometimes remind the people you elect that they work for you. And they are supposed to represent your interests. They are supposed to represent your best interests. They are supposed to represent you and your basic needs. That is what you pay taxes for, ladies and gentlemen. You pay taxes for government to provide a basic fucking service. And if they cannot provide it, once they go to ways of trying to manipulate you into maintaining their power, then it is your responsibility as an American, it is your duty as an American to stand up and tell these people to go fuck themselves. Okay? We're past the time of when Charlie Kirk could, sit down and talk to these people, talk to those who you didn't disagree with, who you disagreed with. The left has made it very clear. They're out for blood. They've let people into this country who are perfectly fine with spilling blood. They've let people into this country who are perfectly fine with writing laws and telling you that you cannot adhere to the Constitution. Looking at you, Virginia. And it is your responsibility as an American to remind these people that it is you that they work for. And if sometimes that involves telling these people to go fuck themselves, when they try to manipulate your emotions, when they try to manipulate your mental state, think of how evil it is for the Democrats to sit up and tell black people that something they support is Jim Crow 2.0. And they need blacks to believe that voter ID, again, which 71 to 76% of blacks polled, according to either MSDNC or CNN, because it was their networks, their polling. Imagine how evil it is to tell black people that voter ID is Jim Crow 2.0, all so that you, as a Democrat, can replace the blacks who you are losing at the polls. That's what's happening right now. Black people are being systematically replaced at the polls. I've said this before. There are two types of cattle the Democrats see people as, either vote cattle or tax cattle. And since the 1960s, the blacks were the vote cattle. Lyndon Johnson said he'd have N-words voting for the Democrats for generations, and such was the case. But now they are looking to replace. And they are looking to replace with an even poorer third world group of people of similar skin color. The Democrats are hideously racist. They are hideously racist. They despise the Constitution and they hate you. And again, you have the responsibility, the duty, to tell these people to go fuck themselves, up to and including a United States Senator. Please make sure to subscribe to the Apostate Radio YouTube channel. Please make sure you have all your notifications turned on, and I'll see you very, very soon. Thank you.